Well, hello, friends and soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you, wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is our daily chakra energy reading, and today is Saturday, October 28th of 2023. So happy Saturday to all of you out there. I hope that you are all doing so very well. So all of my readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear the message. So if your guides have led you here, your spirit, your ancestors, your higher self, source, all that is, or even if someone has shared this video with you and you decided to watch it, then there is a message here for you. So use your intuition to tune into what that message is for you. So, as I mentioned, today is I don't know if I mentioned it or not. Actually, today is the full moon in Taurus, and there is a lunar eclipse attached to this full moon. We had a solar eclipse a couple weeks ago with the new moon in Libra, and now we are having a lunar eclipse with the full moon in Taurus. So, yeah. So, of course, we have our moon energy book out here, A Practical Guide to Using Lunar Cycles to Unleash Your Inner Goddess by Stephanie Lefranque, illustrated by Vic O. So, let's get into this energy for today. So, we are in the month of October. We are in Scorpio season, and yeah. So, as we are in Scorpio season, happy birthday to any Scorpios celebrating their birthday this weekend. So, the month of October is the source of interiority, and the October full moon has to do with passage. So, let's get into this energy and tune into what resonates to you. So, the first frosts drive us to walk in the direction of our internal lands, and this moon asks you to examine the link between life and death. She reveals the mysteries of cycles by offering you the chance to reconnect to your essence. Reconnect your body and soul at every level by diving into the deepest part of yourself. Continue the cleansing that began with the September full moon and let die whatever needs to leave to start the process of rebirth. This moon symbolizes passing and invites you to make changes connected to your deepest and innermost desires. Reconnect to your internal compass and your instinct. It will help you heal whatever is preventing you from being wholly yourself, so give yourself permission to grieve in a healthy way. During the previous moons, you have concentrated your energies towards the earth, and now that you are firmly anchored, lift your energies and give yourself completely to this magnificent spiritual voyage of intuitive discovery. Focus your meditation practice on the third eye because it is the door to inner communication. Ajna Chakra, the third eye and intuition center, is located in the middle of the forehead between the eyebrows. Meditate with the mantra of the October full moon while concentrating on the sixth chakra. Feel its indigo light grow brighter and spread throughout this area of your body. Mantra: I am connected to my source and have confidence in my intuition. I am connected to my source and have confidence in my intuition. And the intentions: I experience this moon as a rite of passage, leaving behind what must die so I can be reborn. I experience this moon as a rite of passage, leaving behind what must die so I can be reborn. That's amazing. So, the internal river ritual. You will need a few anchoring stones like granite and protective stones like tiger's eye or obsidian. Open the circle, sit down, and take the stones in your hands. After a few breaths, concentrate on the point in the center of your forehead between your eyebrows. Imagine there is a door in this spot. Open it and go down a flight of stairs. At the bottom is a river that has to be crossed, and to do this, you must leave behind what you do not need and what cannot pass over to the other side of the river. Depending on the person, these might be things like clothing, a bag, a lock of hair, a bone, a pebble, an emotion, a sadness, another person, etc. When you are ready, slip into the current, cross the river, and once you are on the other side, give thanks to the water medicine for this rebirth. Close the circle. Amazing. That is amazing. There is something very deep and intuitive about this moon and this energy. I definitely have been feeling a lot more intuitive energy coming through me, just like specifically. So now let's read about the full moon in Taurus. So the full moon in Taurus is the opposite sign to Scorpio. So whenever we are in whatever a certain season, the full moon is in the opposite sign. So the full moon in Taurus is incarnation in matter. So when the moon comes to nest in the Taurus constellation, a fixed earth sign, she is speaking to you about the way you incarnate your spirituality and physical matter. She reveals your mystical dimension and authenticity. It is a time to understand where you are in your personal fulfillment. Take stock of the harvest you have reaped for months or years inside of you and contemplate the path you have taken, congratulating yourself on the work you have accomplished. If your foundations are solid, let your soul be like that of a messenger. It is time to pass something on to others. This may be an opportunity to organize long-term projects, reach out to others, collaborate, and take your rightful place on this path of sharing. Be careful. The mastery you apply to your life must not become a form of control, and your relationships with others must not become possessive bonds. Reject the temptation to impose your values on other people. The powerful action force of the full moon in Taurus, slow but full of tenacity, must be used in service of the beauty of life. Wow. Taurus dream circle is earth or sky earth harmony. In the Taurus constellation, you will channel dreams connected to nature and its power, perhaps in the form of storms or earthquakes. These dreams also speak about your elevation upward, words revealing your inner beauty, and singing as a path to elevation. So, yeah, there's a lot of very deep and internal energy that it feels like it's stirring right now. And it feels like this is what we are meant to bring to life. As it says, incarnation in matter, which is, the way we incarnate our spirituality into physical matter. So, yeah, it feels just so deep. It feels so deep in this energy. And so, what is it within yourself that you want to bring out? What is it in your own spirituality that you feel you want to bring out and share with others. So this is the time to do it. And, with the passage, it's time for us to release what we no longer need. It's time for us to cross the river and cleanse ourselves and allow ourselves to be birthed into a new version of ourselves. And it's so funny because, like, before I had even started the reading, I was just sitting here thinking, and I had said out loud, I am ready for like the next phase of my life. Like, what does that, mean? Like, where does that take me? And yeah, and I just felt like, okay, just like be in the flow, continue to, release the things that we don't need and step into wholly and fully the version of ourselves that we want to be. So, ah, so that is our full moon in Taurus message. Full moon, lunar eclipse. The eclipses, as we mentioned before, I didn't read the eclipse um, paragraph because I read it in the last one. So, but the eclipse energy has to do with, cutting out what is no longer necessary. So, as this moon is, the October full moon of passage, we are, releasing those things that are no longer needed and accelerating that energy so that we can more fully and quickly step into our next phase, our next version, or, whatever that is to each of us is different. But yeah, so thank you all so much for stopping by the channel today and listening to this message. If you found something that you resonate with, then please remember to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. I would definitely appreciate having you here as we all go along this journey together, this journey of growth and ascension and changing. But thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next one.